This is a trailer for my upcoming post and book, Section 31's Influence on Deep Space Nine. Blending canon, extrapolated science, and psychological analysis. This work is structured as Section 31 internal training and threat assessment files, as it dissects the psychological, ethical, and strategic dynamics behind the organization's manipulations and interactions with figures such as Benjamin Sisko, Julian Bashir, Elim Garak, Michael Eddington, Odo, and the enigmatic Aishan Kroll. It blends canonical events with plausible extrapolation, portraying a chilling portrait of how the Federation defends itself from the darkness, sometimes by becoming it. If you enjoy this work, please like, comment, share, and join, as it helps me reach new readers.
For the Uniform, Deep Space Nine, Season 5, Episode 13. Section 31, Directorate Assessment. From Director Sloan. To Directorate Files. Alpha Quadrant Operations. Subject, Captain Benjamin Sisko. Neutralization of Michael Eddington for the Uniform. Classification. Compartmentalized/eyes only. Operational context. Michael Eddington, Starfleet defector, embedded Section 31 asset, was to be transitioned from active infiltration to expendable martyr. His narrative as a Maquis freedom fighter required either capture or elimination by Starfleet to secure long-term deniability of his true affiliations. Captain Benjamin Sisko was maneuvered into the role of executioner. His pursuit of Eddington would harden his own resolve while ensuring Eddington's legend endured, protecting Section 31 channels and sealing operational footprints. Incident Summary. Sisko, commanding the USS Defiant, pursued Eddington with notable aggression. After extended humiliation at Eddington's hands, Sisko escalated beyond Federation protocol, deploying a biogenic weapon against a Maquis-held DMZ colony. The weapon rendered the atmosphere uninhabitable to humans, but left it viable for Cardassians. This ruthlessness forced Eddington into the open, where Sisko secured his capture. Assessment of Sisko. Executioner role. Sisko's escalation achieved what was required: Eddington's removal from the board, on Federation terms, while allowing the Maquis to enshrine him as their romantic martyr. Starfleet sees Sisko as an officer driven to extremes by betrayal. The Maquis see him as their nemesis. Both narratives erase the truth of Eddington's Section 31 utility. Ruthlessness. The decision to deploy a biological weapon against civilians demonstrates a pragmatism Starfleet pretends to abhor. Sisko has proven capable of weaponizing Federation ideals by discarding them when survival demands it. His willingness to cross lines, then justify the act afterward, marks him as invaluable to Section 31's long-term projections. Containment of truth. By ensuring Sisko himself was the hammer, Section 31's hands remain unseen. The Maquis remember a betrayal. Starfleet remembers an embarrassing but justified breach of ethics. Neither remembers us. Collateral gains. Klingon cloaks. Through Eddington, Section 31 acquired Klingon cloaking devices originally funneled to the Maquis. Their disappearance has been plausibly explained by Dominion and Cardassian eradication of Maquis stockpiles. In reality, all units were redirected into 31's possession. Sloan's directive. Cloaks to be upgraded, refitted, and installed on Section 31 shuttles and transports. These assets will enhance operational effectiveness and extend deniable reach into contested sectors. Narrative control. Eddington's downfall cements his myth. The Federation views him as a traitor crushed by duty. The Maquis see him as a martyr, cut down by his Javert. Both narratives serve us. Strategic conclusion. Sisko captured Eddington, but it was we who orchestrated the performance. Sisko's ruthlessness gave us the execution we required, and Eddington's legend provided the cover we demanded. The Federation believes it acted to defend its honor. The Maquis believe they lost a hero. The Klingons believe their cloaks disappeared into the void. The Dominion believes the Maquis were simply erased. The truth is simpler. Section 31 manipulated them all. We bent Sisko into our weapon, used the Dominion as our scythe, harvested Klingon technology, and sealed the Maquis under a story that will never touch us. The Federation will never know what we did, or how effectively we used them. That ignorance is our greatest victory. Sloan. Director, Section 31, Alpha Quadrant Operations.
Klingon Imperial Intelligence, Internal Assessment. Subject, Captain Benjamin Sisko, Starfleet. Pursuit and capture of Michael Eddington. Classification, High Council Eyes Only. Incident Summary. Captain Benjamin Sisko, commander of the USS Defiant, pursued Michael Eddington, Starfleet defector, Maquis commander. After a prolonged hunt, Sisko employed an unconventional tactic, deploying a biogenic agent against a Maquis colony to force Eddington into surrender. Eddington yielded and was captured. This brought an end to the most visible Maquis leader and effectively broke their chain of command. Imperial Assessment of Sisko. The Empire welcomes Eddington's capture. His posturing as a freedom fighter wasted Klingon resources and tarnished the usefulness of Maquis proxy operations against Cardassia. Sisko's ruthlessness, though lacking in honor by Klingon standards, proved effective. He demonstrated the resolve to finish what others in Starfleet hesitated to do. His willingness to use fear and biogenic weapons marks him as more formidable than most Federation captains. Concern, disposition of Klingon cloaks. During the Federation-Klingon conflict, cloaking devices were discreetly supplied to the Maquis. These were to be used to destabilize Cardassia during its Dominion alignment. To date, no accounting for these cloaks has been produced. Imperial operatives in Cardassian space confirm Jem'Hadar seizures yielded none. Cardassian Central Command records are silent. Conclusion: the devices have been hidden, destroyed, or more likely diverted by another intelligence service. Strategic concerns. Uncontrolled technology. Klingon cloaks in unknown hands is intolerable. If Romulans, Starfleet, or other powers now possess these devices, the dishonor falls upon us. Federation secrecy. Sisko's victory over Eddington conceals more than it reveals. Did Starfleet capture or repurpose our cloaks during their pursuit? No proof exists, but suspicion lingers. Future risk. Should these cloaks be used against Klingon vessels, the High Council will be forced to act, either against our allies or in a shadow war with unknown foes. Final classification. Eddington, eliminated. A nuisance removed. No further concern. Sisko, Effective, ruthless, dangerous. An ally for now, but one to watch. Cloaks, missing, represents a high-level security breach. Recommendations: increase covert patrols in the Badlands and along Federation borders to detect unauthorized cloaked vessels. Task operatives with investigating Ferengi brokers and Romulan agents for evidence of cloak transfers. Press the Federation privately for accounting of Maquis, technology seized during Sisko's campaign. Prepare contingency. If cloaks reappear in enemy hands, respond with decisive force to protect the honor of the Empire. Conclusion: the capture of Eddington is welcome. His arrogance and misuse of Klingon gifts brought shame to his cause and wasted the Empire's investments. Captain Sisko has done what was necessary, and for that we acknowledge his strength. Yet until the fate of the cloaks is known, the Empire cannot rest. The Maquis are severely wounded, but their shadows remain, and somewhere in those shadows, Klingon weapons may still wait to be turned against us. Klingon Imperial Intelligence, Strategic Division.
This concludes the trailer. Full post and book coming soon. If you enjoyed this post, please like, comment, share, and join. Thanks again. Euphtis Emery.